All right, guys, we're back with top 8 hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Creighton on the left versus Cam the Man Neal, YCS champion on the right, playing. They're both playing a very similar deck: Card, Artifact, Trap Tricks with hands in their deck. So definitely a mirror match. Except Creighton's probably playing this a little bit. He's probably playing like a Divine Wrath in his main deck. That's his signature card, and Neal Ceiling. So I'm gonna guess Cam might be a little favored because Creighton's deck has some cards that are good against the Soul Charge decks. But we'll see. So Cam went first. Summons Murmileo, sets 2. And now Creighton summons his own Murmileo. Let's see what's Creighton going to search. So he searches the bottomless. I'm pretty sure, did Cam search bottomless too? Yep. Now I don't remember these two guys' record because this tournament was like more than 3 weeks ago, or about 3 weeks ago. So we'll see. Both these guys have 3 wins on the channel currently. The only difference is Cam won once in Edison, twice in Hat, while Creighton, all of his wins come in Hat. All right, so now Cam sets. But these two are mostly advanced players, so that's why you kind of don't really see them. Like I said, Cam's only won once in Edison. It's just because they're mostly advanced players. Because they're two of the best players at my locals, in my opinion. So we'll see how they do. Now Cam passes to Creighton. Now I'm going to root for Cam because he's my teammate. Cam's going to be on my team for War League. This is going to be the first time I entered War League. And yeah, we got the Cam the Man Neal on our team. I feel pretty confident. All right, so here Cam summons Car. And Creighton's going to activate Sanctum. Yeah, Creighton's cost me a few wins in hat format. I think he's got the third. He's tied for the third most wins in hat currently. Him and Toby both have 3 wins apiece. Yep. We'll see if we can get that 4th win. Or will Cam catch Toby and Creighton? So here he attacks the set monster with Moral Attack. It is Ice Hand, so he's going to pop that one. The one furthest from the deck. And Creighton with the main deck Divine Wrath discards the Fire Hand to negate Ice Hand's effect. Does Cam have a wiretap back there? No wiretap. Man, I'd be a little afraid of like mixing up when you play the same sleeves as your opponent. This happened to me the other day. I was playing against Josh in GOAT format, and our sleeves weren't the same color, but it was pretty. We're playing like in the feature match area. It was kind of dark at Eclipse, and I think it was one of the games. He like snatch stealed one of my cards and it shuffled into his deck. Got to be careful with stuff like that. I've seen many scenarios happen where people like Big Eye or something take their opponent's cards and they forget about it. Like one time, one of my friends, he lost his Mermail Abyss Megalo. Javi, it was Javi the Tiger King, lost his Megalo at a YCS. His opponent Big Eyed it, and Javi lost the Megalo. And then there's another story I'll say about that here in a second. But let's get back to the game. So Creighton attacks with Moral Attack into Cam's set monster. It is Fire Hand. So Fire Hand's going to pop the Ice Hand. And Creighton with a second Divine Wrath. So see, this is what I was saying. Like Creighton's deck's kind of built more so to beat the Soul Charge decks. There you see the needle scene. So he got rid of the needle scene. He's probably thinking it's going to be pretty bad in this matchup. But I think it's worth it. When it comes to deck building, you usually kind of have to make a choice. And I think it's true because the mirror, it's like, is it worth building your deck to beat the mirror? Probably not. All right. So still has Creighton. Okay, so he attacked with Moral Attack, and then I'm guessing he hit him directly with Ice Hand. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's the only damage that they've taken. So Cam tries to call the Fire Hand. Creighton. Oh, no, he calls the ice hand. Creighton lets it go. So now crashes ice hand into moral attack. And Creighton is going to chain call. Or sorry, he's going to activate call on the attack declaration. So he can pop the call, and then the ice hand will be destroyed by call's effect. Okay, that was good move by Creighton. And Cam is going to chain DD Crow to the call. A third Divine Wrath? I'd lose my mind if he flipped a third Divine Wrath. What's he going to chain? Oh, he chains Needle Sealing. Okay. So Ice Hand. Ice Hand goes. Moral Attack goes. Oh, okay. That way he gets rid of the monster he was trying to crash into the Moral Attack. All right. I get it. Now, as far as these mats go, these are not for sale. They used to give these out. They used to give these out for the Players' Championship, but they stopped. Because I think Konami complained about it. Which I'm sad because I never won one. For the first 2 Players' Championship, I didn't make top 4 because only top 4 got the mats. And then the 3rd Players' Championship, I made the finals, and they stopped giving the mats. I was like... And some of the mats were nice. Like, the Edison one was really... I liked it. It was like Bayou and... What was the other one? It was like Christia Dark Arm. I haven't seen anyone play on it, though. I know a few people got them, but I think they sold them. Here comes Dark Hole. Okay, that was good. That's a good draw. Well, maybe he had it, but... Yep, you get rid of Murmileo. You get rid of one of the hands. Cam checking all his back rows. I mean, Crane's down big time. I mean, he used 2 Divine Wraths. So he took... And Cam card. Yeah, now he's going to Ignition one of the back rows. Hits the Nightmare. Sets Moral Attack. Yeah, it's not... This game's not looking good for Creighton. We'll see. He needs a card, Pot of Dichotomy, because Cam is up a bunch of cards. And in this mirror, I think card advantage is huge. Thunder King in the main deck? Oh, wow. That's not a card you normally see in hat format, but here he summons Thunder King. Yeah, this card's not going to be really good in the matchup. So he's expecting the Bottomless. I mean, when you think about it, all of the cards in Cam's deck are good against Thunder King. Sanctum, the hands. The only thing it stops is what? I guess Murmileo. Stops Murmileo from searching. So here comes Beagle Attack. Beagle Attack pops both his Moral Attacks. Going to trigger both. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. This. And here he's going to Torrential. Wiretap. Okay, that Torrential kind of helped Creighton. But still, he's got 2 cards. One of them's a Fire Hand. I guess maybe the Fire Hand can help him get back in the game, but... Alright, so now he summons Dianea. I hope Cam only plays 1, because... I think, too, that card can get bricky, so he goes for the old one, which is the Bottomless. He must have known it was there, right? Yeah. And obviously the Trap Tricks monsters aren't affected by normal Hold Trap cards, so Dianea hits him directly. So what will Cam make? 101, Dweller, so he goes for Emerald to recycle his resources, but he gets Compulse. So it didn't matter what he made, he was getting Compulse. The only thing about Emerald was that he could crash a hand into the Emerald. Alright. So here comes Duality from Creighton. Card, TD Crow. Yeah, probably the card. Maybe the reason Cam went for Emerald was because he was trying to recycle. Maybe he's got like another Sanctum and he's just trying to recycle his artifacts. Because he already went through Beagle Talk and Moral Talk. Yeah, and this is probably his last Moral Talk. Okay, so I think that's why he went for Daigusto Emerald. Okay, so he is going to get to pop one of Cam's cards. with Sanctum. So he's going to pop the middle one, which is bottomless. Now he pops the... Okay, so Creighton's last card is... So all Creighton has is a Fire Hand to Cam's. So Fire Hand pop the Moral Attack. He's going to Warning Fire Hand's effect. Attacks him for 21. So we're at 42, 46. Creighton top another hand. I wonder how many hands Creighton's playing. Is he playing the full 6 copies of... Let's see. It's a decon. What do I always say, guys? When you know you're in trouble when you have to set DD Crow. Oh, you have to set Maxi? Oh, yeah, this is this is not Pot of Dichotomy from Cam. So he puts back Moral Attack, Dianea. He's probably gonna leave a Murmileo in there. Recycle his Ice Hand. I'm guessing Cam's playing like a minimum amount of hands. Maybe he's playing like 1-2 or 2-2. I don't think he's playing the full 6 copies. I highly doubt it. Did he draw 1 or 2? It looked like he drew 1. Yeah, Cam's reading it. Oh, yeah. Cam. Yeah, you draw 2, man. Usually it's the opposite. People are doing the illegal moves, but Cam was hurting himself by only drawing 1. Again, Cam mostly plays advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! So occasionally he shows up and plays Edison or Hat, but it's rare. But again, I recruited him. He's on our War League team. All right, so here comes Breakthrough, Ignition, and Murmileo. All right, so he's gonna add Breakthrough skill off of the duality, and let's see, he's gonna go. Did he attack? Oh no, I don't think he can attack with Dichotomy. And Creighton tops his own Dichotomy. I remember there was one match I was watching, and this was like one of the first Hat tournaments I uploaded on the channel. It was Nico was playing the Curry Bandit deck, and yeah, Creighton concedes. And I remember Nico was cooked, but he came back in the game because of 2 cards: Pot of Dichotomy and Card Car. But there, Cam had the Crow, so Creighton concedes to the Crow. Creighton was behind that entire game. And now Creighton's going first, game 2. Dualities for Murmileo, Wiretap, and Divine Wrath. So he summons Murmileo. Adds Trap Trick Triple Nightmare. This video was sped up. Again, I try to keep the videos under 30 minutes. And these Hat, and I've noticed because like I'm doing GOAT now, the GOAT videos don't take that long. It's the Hat videos, especially the Hat Mirror videos, just they're much longer. All right, so here comes Duality. He reveals Debunk, DD Crow, and Car. So did Creighton set the Trap Trick Triple Nightmare with Murmileo? Cam adds Car. Summons Car. How good would Car be? So he didn't set the Nightmare. Set Sanctum. Moral Attack pops the Car. All right, this might be a quick second game. It's hard to beat when they open like Murmileo Sanctum. They just hit you for like 37, especially if you're playing a Soul Charge deck. It hurts, man. Trust me, I have so much experience playing against Hat decks these past few months. Even like Nate's Windup deck, it's an artifact deck. Even John Vigil's Fire Fist deck, it's still an artifact deck. I think outside of Hat, the only other deck I've probably played the most against is probably Lightsworn, just because we had so many Lightsworn players at the local. I think those are like the 2 decks I have the most experience in Hat format. Hat and Lightsworn. There's more Lightsworn players than Geargia players. Anyways, here Cam crashes Murmileo into Murmileo, adds Nightmare, sets maybe the Nightmare. All right, 8,043. It's funny, they're playing a Hat Mirror and they're playing on a Hat Mat. I wonder if Epic's gonna change the mats. Probably not. Probably because they can't give them away. They're probably not even gonna bother making new mats. That's my guess. Now, what did Creighton set? Maybe he set another Sanctum, trying to get him to ignition it, trying to bait out trying to make him think he set the nightmare. So here he's going to chain Crow to Dyna's effect. Cam's gonna chain Call. Ooh, so he did set the nightmare, and obviously the Trap Tricks monster aren't affected by normal hold trap cards. So Cam's cooking. Now he XYZ summons into. Let's see. What will Cam go for? 101 in defense mode. Okay, that would, yeah. Does he have a soul charge play or something? Or he doesn't want to attack, doesn't want him to crash like an ice hand. That's possible. Because what's 101's defense? So Crane summons Car. Is 101 14? Maybe that's why he summoned in defense mode. Is his defense 14? I mean, even if it's not 14, he still it can protect itself at least once. So I get it. Let me go look. 101. So Cam summons Car. And Cam did win with this deck. Again, both these guys win with these decks. I think Cam entered. This is only like his 4th hat tournament that he entered, and he won. He had gone undefeated in the first 3 hat tournaments he entered, and he was about to go for the 3-peat. He was the 1 seed, but luckily I snuck in at 8th and knocked him out. Yeah, I stopped him from 3-peating. Okay, so here he ignitions his Moral Attack and pops the Car. I'm trying to see 101's defense still. Oh, it's 1,000, but again, it's still a good move summoning in defense mode. So he is Crane for 42. So we're at 38 to 43. Here comes Malevolent. Okay, I didn't see that coming. All right, it's Nightmare and a Moral Attack, and both his Moral Attacks will. That's pretty good because it activates during Cam's turn. Okay, I see. That's nice. I didn't think about that. It's pretty good. But Cam's gonna chain 1 Crow. He's gonna bring out the Moral Attack. Moral Attack's gonna activate to pop one of Cam's monsters. Now, will you go for the 101 or the Moral Attack? So he chooses the 101. Now crashes and okay. So what happened was, all right, I got ahead of myself. He only took 21, so it should be 59 to 43. Now Cam's got 3 back rows, 5 cards total. How many cards does Creighton have? Crane sets. Yeah, you see, this is how you can tell that Crane's an advanced player, because Cam's got 3 back rows all in the middle, and Crane put both his on the sides. See, me, I'm a what's it called, a boomer. So I don't play around imperm columns. I remember last year, I tell this story all the time, but I played a little bit of advanced Yu-Gi-Oh a year ago, and I played in a few regionals, and people would shark me on the imperm columns. Because I would just send my spells and traps wherever. I was like, it doesn't matter, right? In retro Yu-Gi-Oh! And here Crane summons a Thunder King. Okay, I'm surprised he kept that in, but I mean, I guess you stop duality. Okay, you stop duality, you stop. Maybe he had to keep it in. So here comes Torrential from Cam. Is it Fire Hand or Ice Hand that he set? It is Ice Hand, so Ice Hand's going to activate to pop one of the back rows. Hits Cam's debunk, so he's just going to debunk the Ice Hand. Creighton chains Wiretap to debunk. So he still doesn't get the hand, the Fire Hand? Does it miss timing or what happened there? I don't know. All right, so now Cam summons his own Ice Hand. He probably missed timing. That's why he didn't bring out the Fire Hand. Ice Hand attack. But then maybe was it worth wiretapping if you weren't going to get it anyway? Probably not. Unless if he's out of hands. I don't think so. I don't think he's out of hands. So here comes call, target ice hand. I guess we're about to find out, right? Ice hand, attack ice hand. So I know Cam's hand will miss timing because it goes. Is that how it works? They both get theirs? Oh no, he debunked. Or what happened? Oh my god, this is so confusing. Oh man. This was so. I hate the hands because they can, when hands crash into hands. But I know these. I trust these two. These two know what they're doing, so I'm sure they're correct. Oh, maybe he couldn't debunk. Maybe he couldn't debunk Creighton's hand. Oh no, I don't think he could debunk Creighton's hand because it goes. Creighton is. They're both optional, right? Creighton's turn player, so his is chain link 1. Cam's is chain link 2. So yes, he couldn't debunk Creighton's hand most likely. Yes, that's what makes sense. But oh, and then he popped the. Okay, I get it. And then he pops the debunk. Now Crane goes for a 101. So I'm trying my best, but the video is sped up. So here he goes for 101, tries to attack the fire hand. He breakthrough skills the 101. Ooh, that was good. Gets ice hand. Did we know Cam had that breakthrough skill? No, I don't think so. No. I don't think he duality for it or anything like that. So now Creighton sets a monster. Yeah. I need to go back. So what happened? Did he crash? He crashed ice hand into ice hand. Pops the debunk. Yeah, I need to pause and rewatch that whole situation because I'm still confused on what happened. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He ice hand crashed into ice hand, popped the debunk, and they both got theirs. And now he's gonna XYZ summon into Dweller. It's a beefed up Dweller. Activate Dweller, attack over the fire hand. Hopefully I didn't mess up life points. But here comes Pot of Dichotomy. Puts back the hands. This is a tricky mirror. From what I've seen, it feels like a good mirror match. I'm not gonna lie. I know people think Hat is not the most skillful deck to play, but the mirror seems pretty interactive. All right, so here Crane's gonna compulse the Dweller. Cam's gonna chain Dweller's effect. Sets a third back row. I mean, they're kind of even in cards. Cam's got 3 cards. Crane's got 3, but Crane went first. That Pot of Dichotomy really helped. All right, so here he's going to grab Ice Hand off the duality. So he decides to summon Ice Hand, attack. You're under duality, so looks like Cam's going to take the 14, so we're at 29 to 45. When did they put that number 1 thing on table 1? This is the feature match era. That's why you see the feature match Time Wizard, Matt. All right, so Crane summons Murmileo. Attacks Cam, so he's trying to go for game. Cam's at 29. Does he have like an ignition, a sanctum? So he's going to ignition, target his moral attack, most likely. Or target that one. Now he's going to set Beagle Talk. Yeah, moral attack is going to special summon itself. Pop the Murmileo. Brings out the moral attack in defense so he can't crash the Ice Hand. Now Crane switches Ice Hand to defense. I thought he had like a Cyclone. Or maybe another ignition. Here comes Top Deck Pot of Dichotomy. They both did it. Does Creighton have the Crow? Man, Cam, you just Yu-Gi-Oh'd him. Or Yu-Gi'd him. But at least Cam can't. What is it? Part of the economy you have to activate at the start of main phase. You can't conduct your battle phase. Let me go refresh my memory on the restrictions for Pot of Dichotomy. Yeah, so it has to be at the start of your main phase 1. So he summons Dianea, pop the wiretap. Yes, you cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate it. Goes for Dweller. Activates Call. Brings back Moral Attack. Oh yeah, this is probably game. Pleiades, bounce the Call back. Yeah, Cam's cooking. I don't see how Creighton gets out of this. He's got Murmileo, Karkar, Dweller. So he tries to summon Karkar. Cam. Oh, Call. Yeah. I mean, we knew he had the Call. He bounced it back with. I mean, this is game. Ignition, his Beagle attack. Yeah, this is GG. We know Creighton's last card, though. So Cam wins 2-0 and is moving on to top 4. I can't remember who was the. I think Cam went X1 in this tournament, but I can't remember who beat him. You know, I think I was the 1 seed this tournament. Who did I play in top 8? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I might have been the 1 seed in this tournament, but I don't remember exactly how things played out. I think Cam lost to Girgia. That's my guess. And yeah, I don't remember. Again, this tournament was 3 rounds to it, cut the top 8. So we'll see if Cam can get that 4th win, knocks out Creighton. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As far as that scenario, I have to really pause and go back and rewatch the whole ice hand. So he crashed the ice hand into the ice hand, popped the debunk. Did Creighton have a back row too that got paused? I think that's what happened. I need to pause it. You know, when I'm doing commentary, you know, the video, especially the longer videos, are sped up, so that's why I make mistakes. And if I see a mistake, feel free to let me know in the comments. You know, if there's something I missed, because I miss stuff all the time. Also, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Code's my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.